Today I want to speak a little bit about Sacramentum in memory of Nisse Karlén from Sacramentum, the bassist and the singer. We lost him before some days, in the age of 50 or 51, something like that. Sacramentum, they started in 1990, in the beginning of the 90s, yes, in 1990, in this year, under other name. Their name was Tumulus in the beginning, and they made 2 demos and 3 full-length albums. They came back after many years. They came back. They had their comeback before some years. They started to play live concerts, and I think also Nisse was involved a little bit in Lord Belial band, but unfortunately, before some days from now, he left. He decided to leave this world. Rest in peace. So I don't know if Sacramentum will continue. In his memory, I want to make a worst to best about the 3 full-length albums of them. In reality, they don't have a really worst or bad album. But in any case, before that, I want also to speak a little bit about Jurgen Bartsch. Maybe I'm not saying well his name. The bassist and co-founder of another historical black metal band, BETHLEHEM from Germany, that also he died today, unfortunately. BETHLEHEM, they started in 1991, and they are the founders, let's say, maybe together with Burzum, they are the founders of what we call today as depressive suicidal black metal, DSBM. Their style of music is a little bit black metal together with doom metal, but they called it dark metal. In any case, until now, BETHLEHEM, they made 10 full-length albums, but I have only the 3 first ones, the more known of them. First of all, the debut album, Dark Metal of BETHLEHEM, came out in 1994. The second album, maybe one of the most depressive and difficult albums to listen, by the name Dictius de Necare, something like that, of 1996. And the third album, with a German title, Sardonischer Untergang im Zeichen religiöser Darbietung. The acronym of this sentence is suicide, something like that. For me, this is my favorite BETHLEHEM album. This is what I have from BETHLEHEM, in the memory of Jurgen, rest in peace. But now, let's continue to speak about Sacramentum. So, in the third place, I will put their third full-length album, The Black Destiny. Came out in 1999. A very good album also, but a little bit more death metal than black metal. In other albums of them, they played this melodic suite, this black metal that has also some things from melodic death metal, and for this reason, many people call this style as black and death. But you understand what I'm saying? The dissection style, many also people will say, and I understand the name of the style of this, because dissection, they are the more famous, but also we have to remember there are not only dissection in this style. We have Sacramentum, we have Down, we have Unanimated, Lord Belial, so many other also bands that Witterland that they came together with dissection. So in this album, there are a little bit more death in their style. In the second place, the second full-length album of 1997, The Coming of Chaos, with a different cover art. This cover art is by Necrolord, as also he made the cover art of the first debut album, the historical Sacramentum album. This is a great album with a little bit more thrash style in their music, but very, very, very good also. Unfortunately, many people, they know only the first Sacramentum album, and they don't know about their second and third album of them. Also a great album. But in the first place, as you understand, the debut album of 1996, Far Away from the Sun. This is a great album from all the aspects. From the music, about the songs, the style, the cover art, also Necrolord. Necrolord, he was in another band, Grotesque, from Sweden, a band that they played the style of death black metal, but he became even more famous about his paintings. That Dissection, they have their first two albums of Dissection. He made the paintings, the cover arts, Sacramentum, the first debut album of Emperor in the Night Side Eclipse, Dark Funeral, the first also album. So many artists and musicians and bands, they have their cover arts of him, of Necrolord, in their albums, and also, of course, in the debut album of Sacramentum. Another also joke that many people, they say, and this is a reality, if you see an album with a blue, or maybe purple, but blue, even more blue, color in the cover art, with a style of castle and the night in the front of it, you know that it's a very good album. And you know also that you will listen melodic black metal in most of the cases. Great album, together with the first Dissection, so together with the first and only album of Witterland, together with an animated and all the other style of these bands, and Dawn and all the other bands of this style, Sacramentum, they started the melodic Swedish black metal. Great album in all aspects. So it will be in the memory of Nisse Karlén from Sacramentum, from Israel, from Jerusalem. Stay metal and stay heavy.